Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Wait, 10, wait, 20. Mike, check, watch 54, alert. Hey, wahoo. Alert.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline.
Slam. Sugar.
Sony Michel, his first carry. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one.
You.
How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach,
so
why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there,
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Check. Leave it. Bring up 48. Kill. 22 jet bomber. Hatchet.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Two.
On 3rd down, Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, boy.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Let's go. Mike 51. You remember me? You can't. Wait, hot.
3rd and goal for Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 1st down, White. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, D. Watch safety creep.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Michelle going to try again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Rush in. Check. Hey, Alabama.
They'll try and run it in with White. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Showing some grits and some guts going for it. Their 4th and goal, pounding it in.
And being rewarded for that confidence in the team, huh? The coach saying, let's go ahead and get this. And how about the guys up front firing out, finding a little bit of a crack for them to get through? Touchdown. I love it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
On second down, Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's your first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throw Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
He's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
I'm gonna get you.
Play fake.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get you. It'll run out.
And
it's going to run out.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Boom. I'm going to get it. I got to get it.
Too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
That's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him.
Oh, it'll run out. You should be sacked.
And the catch made by Johnson.
Oh, what you going to do?
He can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. 4th down, Cousins.
Boom.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 4
minutes helping you out. They ain't taking control of my man. Okay. I'm seconds off. Seconds off.
From the red zone now, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Cousins.
Damn.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings.
That was my fault.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good.
You a second, I'm going to get you.
To take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Patriots 7. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey
Dang, that was my fault.
Away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Golly.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So
You want me to lose? I'm going to beat the computer, too.
You're only going to fool them for a second or so.
You beat
and
both
guess
of y'all.
what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman.
Damn.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
What's that?
And this is good.
Oh, we'll beat you.
7 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Oh.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to the 19-yard line.
Let's get right. You're going to be throwing these interceptions.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
It's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Man, I got you. Yellow, yellow, yellow. 51 the mic, boy, 51.
Don't do it.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Hey, high 7.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Going deep for
Get him.
Diggs. And
Come
it's
on.
knocked away and incomplete.
I'll beat you in the computer.
It was the
They
veteran
cheating.
Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one
Take
up.
the ball off.
So
Set.
Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're trying
Come on, pause here. There I go. Come
Who's
on.
going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case,
Boy.
to me, it's turnovers. You've
I'm gonna
gotta
pick that
take
off
care
and
of
go to the
football
crib.
in order to win the game.
What is
It's a
that?
game
Come
of
on, man.
16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shalik Calhoun. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Mike, 51.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
Get it. Boom. Pick it.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball anyway.
The linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Come on.
The Pats at the line ready to go. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And how much fun is that when you set things up?
They tired of helping you out.
And you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
No. He's coming. Double up.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Switch.
On the ground, this is Michelle.
Oh, you knew he was going to get it.
Open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case,
that man ain't
you got a back
fast.
who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Check it, reload. Back.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He ain't fast enough.
Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to
Computer tired of helping you out. They done with you. They done did all they can do for you.
Extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
They won't
And
let me
this
get
return
here.
net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
All right, now. I'm throwing interceptions. I don't
to
need...
start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
What you gonna do?
Wants to advance
Come on back.
through the...
Nowhere
You ain't got all day,
escape, and
baby.
he goes down. Derek Rivers. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 3rd and long for Cousins.
What you gonna do? Ah!
And he's able to find Diggs.
Get you, boy. I'm having fun with you.
We have played 3 quarters.
We're having
You're
fun.
watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. On 1st down, Abdullah. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, Charlie.
From the 44, Cousins.
Boy!
Is incomplete. A lot of
You gotta
force
pick
bearing
that.
down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He sets to
Oh, here you
fire
go.
deep.
They tied up.
Oh,
man, let me pick the J. Oh.
Picked
Oh,
off by
man.
Jason McCourty. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Again, it's Michelle. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady gives this to White. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Brady gives to Michelle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Michelle. Break that, he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they're firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he
Hey, go to my YouTube channel
and
watch our game live. I'm playing live right now. Darkside 006. That's if you want to.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd and a couple, Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Cousins.
I knew I had to get me one.
At the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has
go to my YouTube channel. Watch our game.
And that one will
Darkside 006.
Of a fourth quarter
I'm gonna give you a rematch too, because you played a good game.
Return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
It's subscribe to me, man. When I blow up, I'm coming to get you.
On for the extra point is Folk. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
I got to give you a rematch.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at
Darkside 006. And link your YouTube channel if you got one. All right.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And